It is the 41st millennium. For 10,000 years, the Imperium has dominated the galaxy. There is only war. Every human soul, from the most highborn lord to the most basic servitor, is dedicated to the service of the God Emperor of mankind. The Imperium's battle fleets and armies, from the conscripted soldiers of the Astra Militarum to the elite space marines of the Adeptus Astartes, keep humanity safe from alien threats and cosmic horrors beyond imagining. But there is another war. It is the one in which I serve.
Commence war translation.
Our war is not one of battlefields and fleet engagements. It is waged by the dedicated agents of the Imperial Inquisition. It is fought in the cities and hives of the Imperium. In the back streets and the forgotten sublevels. In hive cities like Tertium.
We are surrounded! Don't get overrun! Through this door!
For if the Inquisition fails, if we fail, the Imperium falls with us.
Prisoners all secure, ma'am.
I'll check for myself if you don't mind.
Of course, ma'am. But do be wary. Every one of them's a filthy heretic.
That one certainly is. Keep him intact. No accidents. My master wants to interrogate him as soon as we reach the Hive.
Of course, ma'am. Upon my life.
This one, however.
Makes you wonder why we even bother shipping trash like that. Save a lot of data slate work just to process the execution notice now.
What do you say, criminal? Shall I put you out of your misery?
And ours, you would.
Be quiet. Well? Nothing to say?
I'm loyal. Served the throne.
But of course, I'll just let you out now then.
Shame you'll never get to prove that.
Throne of Terror! We're boarded!
Counterfire now!
We have a way out. What do we do about that one? Nothing. The boxers will be here to feed soon enough. Move! Unit! Too much noise! Getting angry!
I need arms and response teams in the Block 87 Bay area. Blast this drone, there's no end to them!
Don't!
Where are my carking reinforcements? Security stations are overrun. We'll have to hold them in prisoner containment.
Hello? Lift still working?
Great. You come for blood too, criminal? You said you were a loyal servant of the throne.
True.
Then prove it.
Requested! The traitors have overrun the ship!
Confirmed. Stormrest inbound.
I'm giving you a chance. Cross me and you're dead. You understand, criminal?
Stormrest to Zola. Coming in hot. Get to the end of it.
Understood.
Stand by, Zola. The guidance is out. I need a minute to recalibrate.
Great.
Let's give them a welcome they won't survive!
Come on! Oh, don't you want to battle me now?
More of them coming in!
return anytime soon?
Still alive out there? Guidance is reset, so we're out of here.
Well, you coming or not? You helped me. Maybe I can help you. No promises. You'll probably wind up dead.
Always dead anyway.
Very poetic. Just don't tell anyone I let an escaped prisoner save my life. Or you'll be more than dead.
Let's get the hell out of here. Welcome to the Morning Star, Inquisitor Grendel's void ship, and you're home from now until you're no longer of use to us. Report to the Strategium at once, and don't make me regret sparing your life.
So, the next step, before we can...
Is this kind of no-oper the best we can recruit these days?
This one could be useful. Claims to be a loyal servant of the throne.
Sounds great.
This is...
I'm Sergeant Major Morrow. You're fresh meat. Mission briefings come through me. Let's see what you can do.
All right. Get to the Psychanium.
So far, so good. Next up, you're to report to Stephanie at the Psychanium for additional training. Take my advice. Don't stare. She doesn't like it.
You must be the new recruit Explicator Zola spoke of. If I'm honest, and I am seldom otherwise, I am not impressed. No wonder she recommended you for further training. Welcome to the meat grinder. Everything here may feel real, but don't worry, you won't get hurt. Not unless you anger Persephone. Don't be alarmed by my little puppets, but do shoot them, or hit them, a lot, with whatever weapon takes your fancy. They won't feel it. They're not real. They exist only so that you can learn more about me and about the weapons you carry. Stay as long as you like. Stephanie likes the company, and the taste of your bloodlust. Oh, welcome to the Psychanium, little one. Let's make a soldier of you. You can chain light or heavy attacks in any order. Chained attacks have different angles of attack and damage properties. That marks the end of basic training. You are now ready to serve. Should you wish to further hone your knowledge, you can undertake advanced training.
I am Grendel. It is my honor to serve the God Emperor of mankind, and fight the darkness that contaminates the Imperium. The supreme power of the Holy Inquisition is mine to wield. Who am I? I'm a warrior. The Hive world you Atoma is a vital stronghold of Imperial power. No matter the darkness, no matter the racking storms of space, Atoma Prime must stand resolute. But a threat has come. The very darkness I am sworn to deny. Who am I? I have learned that Atoma is cast by the dark stain of truth. Chaos is the arch-enemy of mankind. It is the damnation of the warp. It is everything I am sworn to oppose. Who am I? I'm a warrior! It can only be cast out by the light of the throne and the scourging touch of flames. Who am I? I'm a warrior! As an instrument of the Inquisition, and no matter the risk to body and soul, I will purge the Hive from top to bottom, and cut out every scrap of darkness I find. Who am I? I'm a warrior! The omnipotence.
Found your way to the mission terminal, did ya? Guess that means I can't have you executed. Not yet. This is the heart of the operation. Your best friend if you want to stay in my good books. Atoma's in trouble. No two ways about it. The only hope we have in this mess lies in us sending our strike teams where they're needed. Making a difference wherever we can. For as long as we're still breathing. No guarantees on that last bit, by the way. So, ready to be a hero? Then think again. You're a reject. Fight like it.
Right. Seeing as how you're new at this, I reckon the best thing to do is throw you in at the deep end, so enjoy it. The heretics control the bulk of the transit mover network running through Chasm Station, moving supplies, personnel, the works. You're gonna redirect a train carrying an arch-heretic and ambush him on the platform. Got it? Then let's find out what you're made of.
To this district, but today's little excursion should mean that folk can breathe easier. Kill one random heretic, nothing changes. Kill 1,000 random heretics, raises a smile, but that's it. But kill the right one, it brings their operations to a screaming halt for a bit. We can use that. First up, head for the marketplace. You can splice into the train scheduler from there.
We're in it this time, mark my words. Every time Rannick sends us on a mission, I think, that's it, we're not coming back.
Yeah, that man takes all the fun out of soldiering.
He takes all the fun out of everything. I'm a deck turns to water in his presence.
Not that you drink on Jim, right?
Not anymore.
We don't generally go in by the front door. Case in point, you'll need to use the ventilation tunnels to reach the market. Pressure airlocks help the Hive maintain integrity in the event of a disaster. I can't clear you to proceed unless you're all in position.
Reloading!
device point down there. Get the data interrogator in place and let it do its work. Be warned, they're unreliable and prone to needing restarts. If that happens, one of you work on the fix and the rest watch their back. Got it? Data signal's good and strong.
No more casting trouble!
At last! Get the revised schedule uploaded and hope we can make up for lost time. Right, that's the easy part done. Next up, Chasm Terminus and our unlucky arch-heretic. In case you were wondering, so far I'm not impressed. Not one of you know Opus would last a day on Armageddon. Lucky for you, a term is a much softer billing. With a bit of luck, you might last long enough to be useful.
Thoughts?
Not exactly friendly, is she? But who is around here?
Best keep her at arm's length.
There's Chasm Station. Get yourselves inside. That's the platform elevator, so get down there and end this. You can't take the target one-on-one, so work together. Teamwork, got it?
Kaboom! I like a kaboom! I see a traitor flavor!
Oh, look! Fresh meat for the grinder!
There's the Sanctuary Nexus target. Take him out.
You really think you can...
This one's tough!
I knew you could handle this.
You think I'm impressed?
That could have gone tidier, but she got the job done. Putting the traitor lieutenant down in the dust has thrown the occupation of Chasm Station into disarray. Breaks my heart. Vanguard elements of the Mobian 21st are moving in even as we speak. As for you, seeing as you're still breathing, Explicator Zola wants a word.
Enemy resistance in the Hive is chewing holes in the warband. We're losing trained veterans. And what do I get to replace them with? Dirtbag raw recruits like you. So here's a chance to impress me. You need to give us your best on every damn mission. You understand? I'll be watching you, Acolyte. What does your best look like? An operative lives or dies by their weaponry. But the supply situation's dire, so we use whatever we can get our hands on. I've cleared you for access to the Armory Exchange. From there, you can requisition reconditioned weaponry recovered from the field. Be sure that you're always carrying the best that's available. Looking for a specific weapon type? Put in a request with Quartermaster Brunt, or one of his servitors. What you get won't be top of the line, but it should cater to your tastes.
Assignment Reclamation Zone 15A.
Tertium can't fight without a sustainable water supply. So guess what the heretics have gone after? The trouble's confined to a single silo, for now. The heretics are pumping their poison in from there. Get down there and deal with the demon, by any means necessary. You know how this works.
Look at all that! Industrious place, ain't it?
This is as close to pot as the torrent gets. Everyone else goes in the drink.
Door's gone from here.
You need to head for the Ragged King's Court. I can guide you down from there.
Another glorious day beckons!
Shame to see Tertium like this. She deserves better.
Semis, Sentiv, Semisman, Taulis, Sherpin.
I keep hoping the Ragged King's Court will have collapsed. Doesn't win next time.
Bring it time!
Intel suggests that some kind of demon is responsible for the disruption to the water supply. Radix will tell you that the creature lives somewhere out in the hourglass, and this is only a piece of its being. I'm not convinced, but be ready for anything. Not exactly Tertium's pretty side, is it? The silo isn't far.
What's this Indomitus crusade?
Solomon's pet project, ain't it? Big fella loves a good crusade. So many fleets scattered across space. How can they possibly be coordinated?
You're there. Trust the system and drive out the demon. Don't let it get the better of you. Let's get the water flowing again. Destroy the demonic growth.
Catch! Chopper coming in! Killed it! Nearly fragging done.
We're talking! Ammo off, big man.
Good. We needed this place back in our hands. Good work. Let's get you back here. Impressive work, you lot.
It's starting to look like there's more to all this than some renegade guardsman wielding a grudge. Not sure what those things were, but you can be sure it's going to be trouble. Still, clean water's flowing again, and you've given the heretics one in the eye into the bargain. We'll get the silo secured. Hopefully that's an end of the matter. I've cut you the necessary clearance for the commissary. You've earned it.
Soldiers of the Blessed Emperor, I am Hestia Prime, a daughter of Messalina and representative of the Holy Inquisition. It It is my solemn duty to stand in witness to your deeds and to record the penances you undertake. History shall remember the martyrs who fell in Atona's defense. May Saint Messalina walk ever beside you in the Emperor's light. Though it take a lifetime of blood and strife, Atoma shall be free.
There's a vast cogitator array hidden in the torrent. The heretics use it for gathering intel, so let's exploit that. Security's no joke, but some of the ex-cartel, now Mobian Lackey gun hands, will have today's cipher idents. Soon as you're inside, feed the data package into the array. They'll never know what you've done until it's too late.
Life ain't ever easy, but I warrant it's harder down here than in most places.
I grew up in the torrent. Fought like hell to escape, but there's no escaping your past, is there?
Only law left here has sights and a trigger.
Takes tough people to live on others' waste.
Since you've proved you can be effective, perhaps you can head to the bazaar and scan for idents.
Come back winners or die! Got it?
Pillar dwellers act as tollkeepers between the districts. You want to get out of the stuff you've got to make with a bribe. Ragtown's where the heretics really got their claws into the water cartel. It all went downhill from there. One of these scum will have what we're looking for.
Favour thingy!
Your days are numbered, Buster!
Ammo!
This is Hadron. Commencing Auspex sweep. Do not stray.
A gunner! Stop showing off! If we leave them long enough, perhaps the heretics will wipe each other out.
Varlets, take magic box from pocket. Point it at things until it goes green. Even you can do that, can't you?
Oh, you've got a good eye.
That will be sufficient. Upload to the servo skull if you would be so good.
Capturing cover!
Shotgun!
Cipher ident acquired. Proceed to elevator.
Call the elevator, but remain vigilant. They won't let you in without a fight. No tears for that lot. Continue with the mission.
They're in cover!
I trust these rejects are performing within acceptable parameters, Augustine?
Yes, at least so far. You can expect my full report later.
Excellent. A little light reading to add to the pile, no doubt. The Emperor protects.
Data retrieval site identified. Varlets.
Oi! Where are you going?
On this occasion, my zeal exceeded my judgment, my contrition.
Data stream. Viable.
The beauty's gone still!
Data link back online. You are not a complete failure. Well done, I suppose. data stream. Acceptable quality.
Look at that. Another successful mission. I guess Zola might have been right about you after all. The Walter cartel's certainly seen better days. No tears from me. Nasty fighters from what I've heard, so it's just as well we're not taking them on at the same time. Still, they can rest easy knowing they've helped us feed the heretics a bunch of bad intel. Should make things easier for us in the coming days. I can't argue with that.
You look fresh off a Beano ship. Let me help you with that.
Well, hello, my friend. So you received my invitation? Even in the thick of war, it's not all marching around, shooting and shouting, you know. There's still room for art, huh? Not for Oscar Kral, the mediums of parchment or cold stone. No, 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 no. I sculpt in blood and bone, peeling back fleshy illusion to reveal shining truth hidden within. So many truths, so difficult to bring to the surface, but I persevere. The craft demands it. Together, we will make a masterpiece of you. You'll see. And if we don't succeed, well, there's always tomorrow.
My name's Kral, Oscar Kral. I specialize in new outlooks on life. Don't like your ears, your hair, your nose? I can fix that for a price. Make you the talk of the Morning Star.
You're heading into the Torrent. Rannick's identified a target that wants eliminating. The target's turned an enforcer station into a private bolt hole. Ironic or what? Go in through the sewers, find your way up to the streets, execute the target, don't let me down.
Oh, catch a lungful of that! Rank don't begin to describe it!
At least the heretic won't see you coming.
Lots of corridors and turns in this place. Stay sharp.
You'll need to reach the streets. An ascender is your best bet.
It will get ugly real fast.
Okay, this is your way into the house.
Stop! You can stop shooting the Ranger!
They're coming for you. Send them to hell.
Shotgunner!
That won't be the end of them. Better you climb the ascender while you can.
Yeah, I'm no angel, but I can't see myself joining the scabs. I mean, look at them! Turn your mind to prayer, and you shall not fall.
Keep going. You've plenty of ground left to cover.
I heard that Rannick has been doing
Both men are attacked with impossible foes. They are natural adversaries.
Who's your money on then? The interrogator or the planetary governor?
I do not gamble. You will surely be the loser.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were taking your sweet time down there. Remind you of happier days, does it?
Hardly. I'm glad to have put my past behind me.
They always say that. It's never true.
You're here! I knew you'd be
Ready, cut down!
That's the sensor adaptive target. Go, go, go!
The flies are coming for you!
It is strong!
You're not done yet!
It seems that for once, dear Augustine did not exaggerate. There's one arch-heretic fewer among the living. May the celebrations begin, etc., etc. I understand that the surviving water cartel have taken the opportunity to remonstrate with the heretics. I do so like a brawl with no winners. But don't even think that you'll be resting on your laurels. You're still scum, but you're useful scum. In fact, I think it's time you introduced yourself to Hadron. I'm sure she's going to simply adore you.
The weapons you bear are not mere tools of war. Serving as their custodian offers fulfillment you do not deserve. Steep yourself in the precepts and rituals of Holy Mars. Open yourself to the Omnissiah, and perhaps, Varlet, your diligence will be rewarded. With a glimpse of what these relics once were and might be again. Let us explore the mysteries of the machine god together. After all, we have a little time before your execution.
Tonight, you're indulging a bit of anti-hydroponics. Killing the phage tree in Adblock Larinax. That means getting up-to-the-minute data on the current iteration of the blight to facilitate the creation of what Magos Kareem calls a blessed unguent of shriving. You don't ask me, that's what I was told. You've got the easy job. I've got to play nice with some of Tertium's nobility. Rannick's idea, bastard.
Strike team's appearance is of any indication, this mission is already a failure.
Their records are impressive, Excellency.
Do not speak out of turn, novitiate. Indeed, I do not understand why you are present.
Interrogator Rannick bid me attend on his behalf.
Is all that sorted? Good, because I've got a mission to run.
You watch my back, I'll watch yours.
Have Draco. Move in, but watch your backs.
Were it up to me, we'd have burned these wretches out long ago.
We should pity them. Heresy spreads out of neglect as much as wickedness.
You looking at me funny?
Not me. Admiring a good soldier, I am.
That compliment?
I don't do those. Just truth, big man. Just truth.
Scan zone reached. Deploy your servos, go and be careful what you touch.
Delta Johnny! Watch eyes open. I don't want any nasty surprises.
Understood.
Okay, she's out. Don't lose the carking thing.
Gunner! Kill!
Alright, this is the scan location. Get your auspexies out and hunt down what we came for. Better get your data uploaded to the servo skull.
Something new for the collection.
We need more damn data. Don't let that skull out of your sight.
Anything worth borrowing?
Better to die in war than living here.
We're not done yet. Scour this area for anything interesting.
What's this for? Bring him down!
The servo skull's waiting for your data. Don't keep her waiting.
Those samples should suffice, Sergeant Major.
What's decent? Get moving. I'll get these samples to make us correct.
Who lives at top of Hive?
Nobles, officials, and highborn.
Living at the top makes you weak.
Blessed Emperor, receive the souls of the righteous dead in favor. Remind me, why Rand assigned? His mind does not reveal itself to me, Excellency.
Practice more! Target! Yeah! She's just making fun!
This has been a sorry display, Sergeant Major. I trust it will improve.
I'm sure the team values your insight, Excellency. All specs is showing hostile. Let's show our observers what you got.
There's nothing to stir the blood like the slaughter of heretics.
You and me, we'll get the team through this. Get to the Ogryn!
Blessed Emperor! That thing is vile beyond words.
It will be destroyed. Strike team, your biotic probes are now capable of delivering the unguent of shriving. Deploy them.
Nothing touch flamer!
Secure the area. This ain't done until the biotic probes are finished.
The Ranger, fellas!
That did the trick, as you were.
Ranger's dead and gone!
Rangers on! Next target! Big beauty eliminated!
Pour me some ammo.
That's not an happy tree. Nicely done. Now get moving while you can.
Corruption! We must rain cleansing fire upon the whole district!
Be the touch-up.
There are yet faithful sheltering here.
This is no time for misguided sentiment, officiate.
Maybe take that up with Interrogator Rannick. I'm sure he'll have an opinion.
I'm waiting for ya.
Okay, it's an uproar. Looks like a good night's work.
That one got a bit hairy by the end, didn't it? Still, he went in, did the job, and got out alive. Not everyone does. Chances are you won't next time. That phage tree's a nasty business, but you've given us the keys to a permanent solution. At least, so Karib says. Not that I understand every second word he uses. Either way, you've put Wolfer's nose out of joint, and that makes this a good day, whatever comes next.
There's a lot of work to be done. A lot. Tertium's big and we're just scratching the surface. I suggest you use your downtime to pick up the slack. We'll be posting up contracts. Scouting, sweeps, surveillance, that sort of thing. I know, more work to do. But people who put in the time can earn a few markers for their effort. The seniors have their eye on you. Plus, it pays extra.
Attention, varlets. The heretics have waylaid a cargo train at Manufactorum HL 1736. This train holds a special consignment pertaining to matters you would not understand, and that I do not care to explain. Your task is to secure the train and forget that you ever undertook this mission. If you do not do so voluntarily, I'm sure that Stephanie will oblige.
Forgive me, but this mission is not present on today's docket. Bureaucracy, alas, is necessary even for us.
Established protocol clearly allows for autonomy in pre-approved, pre-designated areas, such as this.
My dear, you are to language what Exterminatus was to Sondheim 5. But please, continue.
Thank you, Interrogator. The strike team will now proceed to the production nexus.
We're in it this time! Mark my words!
Care to give me a clue as to what you're looking for, Hadron? A tiny hint, perhaps, to enliven the old deductive sense?
This matter is of techno-archaeological interest. More, I cannot say.
How coquettish you are. Very well.
Pound down!
I find myself amazed that this unremarkable world would hold anything of interest to you.
A veil of ignorance does not suit you, Interrogator. Moreover, it is full of holes.
Suspicion on every hand. Fortunately, I'm above such things.
The door is uncooperative. Use Magic Box to make it more amenable.
We got our bleeding razor! Got a grenade? That's why you don't make an Ogryn angry! Break them to pieces!
Splendid! You may now proceed to coolant control, if the interrogator approves.
Is this deference? Politeness? Sarcasm? One simply can never tell. But do, please continue.
Just wanna smash!
Won't have to wait long, big man.
Look! It's a grenade!
Coolant control located. Continue with alacrity.
Ah, the legendary efficiency of the
target?
Are you looking to me for reassurance? Why would I spoil the surprise? Firstly, varlets, you need to shut down those Skyfire defenses.
Got a meditation rats. Leave that out.
Second objective. Deploy landing beacon for support team.
Think the beacon's ready!
Objectives complete. Endure enemy assault and await extraction.
Kill shot!
Empty gun!
Purge nearing completion. At last.
Flavor! Bastard kills!
You've got this one!
It's hostile! Engage!
Lead, Ogryn! And I told you, this one's tough!
Target here!
Keep all up!
I'll have the prize transferred to suitable things. We shall then discuss the matter further.
I am told that careful use of compliments is an aid to morale. With that in mind, I am pleased to impart the knowledge that your performance was not as woeful as I might have otherwise expected. Am I doing it right? It is so hard to tell. No matter. Interrogator Rannick wishes to have one of his interminable conversations. Be gone. Should you seek additional training before your next deployment, Stephanie has begun a new initiative in the meat grinder.
Due to compromised flight path visibility, all military activities are suspended till sunup.
Morning, Star. This is working. Curse this antiquated Vox. I have
vital information for techno-archaeologist Hadron Omega 77. I know of a facility hidden in one of Tertium's interzone voids. It holds the lost secrets of forging true
Mobian steel. How have I discovered this, you ask? A gentleman never boasts. But hurry. I fear the dastardly Mobian sixths are getting closer all the time.
Admonition have gained control of a complex transmission station in the Hourglass. Its heretical broadcasts are undermining morale in that region, and even causing some to question their faith. Terminate the signal and gather intel on the point of origin. We need to know where it's coming from.
You are not welcome here. This is the domain of the faithful.
I've seen the intel reports. Which are you? Earl Skarkle? Cathoris Grinnell? Mox Arian? Eli Barthos?
My name is not for you, Augustine Zola. I see your heart, and it is empty.
Veiled threats don't frighten me.
They will. I am a herald of rebirth, and you will come crawling, weeping, begging for my forgiveness.
Make your way through the consulate until you reach the old ventilation outflow. Move with purpose.
We come back winners or die. Got it?
Are these truly the best you have, O Herald of Rebirth?
Cling tight to your delusions by all means. They will shatter in your grip.
We may not be the Imperium's finest, but we're still amazing!
I know all about you, Augustine. Where you came from, who you are.
Am I supposed to find that concerning?
The past is always closer than we think.
You've reached the ventilation access point. Restore the power to the turbine brakes. Power's restored. Get the circuit breakers.
Headshot! Not bad!
Is a distraction. The cause is all that matters. To think you were so nearly one of us. Perhaps you may yet be so.
Wasted words. You do better to beg the Emperor for mercy.
Something new for the connection. Got to admit, this could be going worse.
Look at those shacks. How do they survive, mate?
This is the complex. Let's get this done.
Hey? It is not too late to turn aside from your path, Augustine. The Grandfather loves you.
I doubt that.
Doubt has led many a soul astray. The Demon of the Sands will not permit you passage.
Strike! Show him how wrong he is! Does the demon have some fight left? Oblige him!
Shoot it! Shoot it!
No more counting, trapper!
Our message cannot be stopped. It is the truth.
That's a good start, but I want to know where that signal's coming from. This is coming in. I just need a little longer. Only one thing left to do. Restore the Imperial troops. You're almost done.
Delta Claw! The flaming one!
We have slain the...
You're done. Time to come home.
You cannot outrun your destiny, Augustine. Nor can those who follow you.
Vigilance is fertile soil for this.
By decree of the Adeptus Administratum, all citizens are to resist. All citizens are to obey.
And so the heretic Vox Ghost falls silent, and the blessed word is restored. Still, you achieved your usual glorious body count. Seriously, I'm almost very slightly impressed. But if we ever doubted the presence of some kind of cult on Tertium, we can consider those doubts laid to rest. This bears careful consideration indeed. Given your performance, I've cleared you for access to Sir Melk's Requisitorium. Do make yourselves useful to him.
Recon teams, Wormwood agents, and loyal citizens risk their lives delivering vital intelligence. It's dangerous work, but the Imperium is built on the blood of martyrs. Sire Darius Melk is responsible for collating and analyzing these reports, identifying priority targets, supply lines, and transitory weaknesses in the traitor war machine. The benefit of the tasks he asks you to undertake may not immediately be clear, but like Mobian's steel, triumph is forged of many elements. Strength, certainly. Courage, of course. Faith, above all. But to have any hope of victory, we must also be clever.
You may address me as Sire Melk. I have been long in Inquisitor Grendel's service, and I can assure you that he relies upon my exquisite judge of character. If you visit me from time to time, I will gladly furnish you with a mission contract commensurate with your ability. Complete these tasks, and receive a modest stipend of marks. Is that clear? Oh, what does it matter?
Ominous sire be praised. Tertiary assets have located a foundryplex in the interzone void. With access to such facilities, we can produce the Mobian steel of old, rather than the substandard modern formulation. Initiate contact with our informant, follow his instructions, and wake the foundryplex. Understood?
Hello there. One of us is early, or the others are late. I wonder which it is.
Contact protocols require caution when dealing with individuals such as yourself, Swagger.
I can see we'll get along just famously. Don't you agree?
This already grows interminable. Shall we commence?
With the greatest of pleasure, dear lady.
I understand you claim to be an old acquaintance of Inquisitor Grendel's.
Dear lady, what you understand is hardly my concern.
I see.
Do hurry along, team. We've much to do and many angry fellows hoping to stop us.
Boring! Where have all the heretics gone?
Don't worry, they'll be back. They always are.
Stupid heretics. Should stay away.
Can't have it both ways, big man.
Barrel's gonna explode! This is...
Crossing the inner void will require access to a functioning lateral shuttle. I have the lateral shuttle part attended to. You must arrange the functional.
I'm sure the varlets will handle the repairs.
Indeed. I stand ready to be suitably amazed.
You've got me, big man. I've got you. Teamwork, right?
Yeah, so long as I'm in charge.
Whatever you say. As long as you go first.
I always go first, because I'm in charge.
Glad to hear it. I'll be right behind. You'll make a good cover.
So my readings confirm. What harm have you visited on this marvel?
Calm yourself, dear lady. As long as the failing synchronistor is reset in time, all will be well.
Kill it!
Proper day! Wake in the flame! That's on the way! I see a traitor, flavor! Watch out for the hounds!
Killed!
I see you're envious of what I'm wearing. Many are.
Beauties are gonna...
Take that trapper down!
Neutralized!
I would appreciate knowing how you discovered the location of this foundryplex.
I have my ways.
I hear so many interesting stories, especially about you, dear lady. Why,
My endeavors are not a suitable topic for conversation.
Of course. I stand humble and chastened.
Remember that you tread holy ground. Serve the Omnissiah proudly until you meet crispy unfunction.
Best foot forward. I shall gallantly guard your line of retreat, should it be required.
Good shot!
What's the bleeding incoming to Crusade?
Goleman's pet project, ain't it? Big fella loves a good crusade.
We're ships, but the enemy at war.
This machine isn't dead, but sleeping. You'll see soon enough.
This is the appointed hour. Let the ritual of awakening begin.
I'd start by hitting that activator.
You're a good killer, I'll give you that.
Who's on the quality? Vox Bastion bleeding dead, yeah?
Not bad!
Clean kill. Don't get distracted. There's plenty more coming.
Cool it, would you? You're making me nervous. I ain't being nervous.
I'm a soldier. If I relax, I'm dead. If I'm dead, I can't kill.
According to the diagnostic signal, the fault originates somewhere above you.
The old girl doesn't want to wake up, does she?
I do not care for your levity.
Which places you in abundant, if not necessarily discerning company. I shall endeavor to soldier on.
Ice buildup has impeded function. Rectify. At once.
Be weak when you can be strong.
Magic, big man. Lots and lots of magic.
Praise the Omnissiah. Varlets, you may proceed to the Sacrarium Mechanicus.
In case you were wondering, I disabled the auto defenses.
Yeah, right way.
Touching down. Deploying package.
It seems that I did disable the Skyfire. Splendid!
Excellent. We may now begin the process of turning base alloy into famed Mobian steel.
I shall hie me away to the control room oubliette at once, dear lady. Team, would you start things moving?
Chopper dead! Ranger incoming! That's the Ranger down!
Ranger!
Seven started!
That's not what we wanted. Can you fix it from out there?
Trapper done!
You see, there really is nothing to it.
It's down!
Behold, Mooovian steel! Rejoice, varlets, for you have done holy work this day. The war for Atoma is forever changed.
Yes, that worked out rather well. If I do say so myself. You run along home. I have a few things to speak.
Storm surface on approach. Clear the pickup zone.
You continue to almost completely fail to disappoint. Well done. The secret to Mooovian steel is at last within our grasp, though I do not expect you to comprehend its wonder. But you might have arranged to leave this swagger down there. The Morning Star is no place for this individual, no matter what loyalties he claims. I am certain that I am not alone in this opinion, which I suppose makes for a pleasing change.
Since we lost control of the hourglass, blight production has gone through the roof. Nasty business, no lie. I'll take it as a personal favour if you go in there and put a stop to their nonsense. Leave nothing breathing. By the way, the Vox is playing up. I've asked Adron to take a look, but don't expect anything to change.
Do I see fresh recruits, eager to learn more of the Grandfather's love?
I wouldn't count on that if I were you.
I have heard of you. The soldier, always so certain in his orders.
Me? I put my faith in cold steel. Happy to show you if chance arises. Flow control's your first port of call. Let's make it fast.
I hope you're all ready for this!
Your Emperor does not love you. Not as the Grandfather loves you.
Above my pay grade, that one.
Are you so certain of your followers? Will they really reject what I can offer?
You can't get in there, Red. They're soldiers. Funny looking, maybe, but that don't matter. You need to get out of this tunnel. Take those stairs.
There's no escaping admonitions, judgment.
Gotta say!
Target and kill!
elevator's gonna take time to get here. Get ready for a fight. Okay, elevator's here. Let's move on.
Only runts need cover.
I'm not impressed by this demon of the sands, by the way.
What concern is that to me?
My strike teams have been blowing chunks out of it for months. Thought you might care a little. Time to reload. This is the last breather you're gonna get.
The Grandfather will strike you down for this intrusion.
Get your data interrogators out. Override the incubator so you can get the pressure building. Data interrogation proceeding. Interrogators red line. Fix it.
This is fun! Stupid bleeding thing.
Nice work. That brings that nasty little broom to an end.
Admonition is without number. We will rebuild what you have destroyed.
I guess we'll just have to stop you again, won't we?
Dead trapper!
I'm still dead!
Well, that got the cultists all good and stirred up, didn't it? I reckon they thought they were safe up in the hourglass. Glad to prove them wrong. I doubt this will keep the Blight production halted forever, but given how things are right now, I'll take all the victories I can get. I hear Hedron has a little something she'd like you to take care of. Just be careful. She's a bit... well, you'll find out. Just keep your mouth shut and nod when she speaks. Trust me.
You're making decent progress, I'll give you that. But I need more. Rannick's still got eyes everywhere, hunting for the traitor on board. It could be anyone. So if you want to prove yourself, you'll have to work even harder. Are we clear, acolytes? Put in the hours and make yourself indispensable. From now on, it's do or die.
Hear me. We are the Mooovies 6, returned and redeemed. Their chains no longer bind us. Their bastions can no longer hold us. Once we were lost, like you, blinded by faith and acceptance. Only when our eyes were opened did we truly see the lies for what they were. We are your sons. We are your daughters. We have come home. It is our solemn pledge to bring about a new and glorious age of freedom and prosperity. Join us and cast off the falsehoods of the yoke.
Enough of that heretic filth. Right, listen up. We got a well-trained traitor army on our hands, and this Wolfer fella seems to be at the head of it. The Inquisitor's Wormwood agents have tracked their latest propaganda broadcast, giving us the location of their staging area. 2 of Wolfer's lieutenants, the Karnak twins, are leading operations in Abzone HL 7004. The Carnival was never a nice area, but now the heretics are dug in like rats. Word is that some kind of stim is spreading through the streets, making those nasty buggers even nastier. See if you can turn the tide and get us a win on the board, eh? Right. You got your orders. Get out there and bring those heretics to their knees.
You're heading down into HL 7004, known as the Carnival in the local lingo. If you can't buy something there, it ain't for sale. MoooVies have the place on lockdown. Anyone still alive down there is either a heretic or damned by association. The local amphitheatre's a crossroads for all the district's illegal trade, including the MoooVies illicit stims. They could be connected to the Blight, so we want a sample for study.
Get in, get out, and do it quiet. May not look it, but you're in a heretic stronghold right now. Speaking of, let's see if this Vox hacker works.
Where's that Valkyrie? Give me a call, Spectre.
Sorry, sir. Tracking reports no contacts. She's just gone.
What a shame. The heretics don't know you're here. No time to go around. Make a halt.
Got the boom in place!
You know how to make an entrance, I'll give you that. Find those snipers!
Loyalists have breached the refectory barracks. Send everyone we have.
Relaying now, sir.
That's the terminal. Get your data interrogator in place.
Where are my response teams?
You're underway! Now, Ogryn! Pull the open then! 7.
No, get up!
Data interrogation proceeding.
See that brother? Hotspurs that! Light him up!
Rachel's gone!
That's the diamond! Get moving!
So tough, Ranger!
Hey, soldier! I got you! Appreciated!
I want that strike team's location.
False array showing failure, sir. Search teams can't coordinate.
Sounds like you're free and clear, for the most part. Head for the brewery.
We're gonna have a party down here!
If they aren't found soon, I'm going to get antisocial.
What are we eliminating? We done yet?
That's the brewery. Quickest way to the amphitheater's right through there.
I need intel. There must be something.
Still nothing, sir. I've communicated your displeasure to the troops. Search teams reporting in. Finding lots of bodies, but no loyalists.
over there? You look awful.
What do you mean? I'm fighting fit!
You always look like you're scowling, that's all.
I am!
Killed!
Run!
Keep fighting!
Think we scared him off?
You're at the amphitheatre. I'm updating your crypt key with the ciphers. Find those stims and get ready for extraction. The roof will have to go for a start. The heretics will be on you like stink on an Ogryn once that roof opens up.
You enjoy killing, don't you, big man?
Love stomping puny. It's the best!
What do you do when the fight's over?
Start another one!
Stims ID. On to the next base.
Captain, report from the search team. Enemy sighted in the amphitheatre.
Then we have them cornered.
Sounds like you're wearing out your welcome. Pick it up, would ya?
Killed! Changing target!
Signal the extraction team. If those reinforcements keep coming, you'll be lucky to get out of there.
Bring it, you degenerate!
I'm not hearing a mission accomplished report.
Hard to get a clear count on the enemy strength, sir.
Yes. Cowards always struggle with simple numeracy.
The end's in sight. Your ride's coming in. We'll get those stims analysed right away.
Another bad day for Walter, another good day for us. He can't be happy that we've shut down his stim pipeline. He's been pulling in the big guns. You've met him already. Rodin and Rinda Karnak. Nasty pieces of work and no mistake. Crossed paths with them briefly a while back. They were mean then, and Throne knows they'll only be worse now. Still, with the stim safely undercarved by the MoooVies 21st, that's another weight off my mind.
We've followed up on the source of the blighted stims, and wouldn't you know, it's an obscura den down in the Carnival. Make no mistake, this is the heart of enemy territory. Every man's hand, tentacle, or unidentifiable appendage will be against you. We can't cut the stim supply, but we can learn from their operation. So get in, have a poke around, and grab me some juicy intel.
I see the Emperor calls you to glory.
Yeah, it's a day like any other. Can I help you, interrogator?
As you were, Sergeant Major. I'm simply showing an interest.
If you say so. Always helps a mission go smoothly, eyes staring into the back of your head.
It's always such a warm welcome.
Let's find that obscura then. Move with a purpose, the boss is watching.
Time to earn our pay!
You're quite certain you've identified the correct location, Sergeant?
Nothing's certain, but data from other strike teams and Wormwood agents all agree.
Good shot! Open presence, Sim!
This stop me.
Yes!
This looks good to me.
For the Emperor!
Is that so? I'm afraid I don't see it.
Call it a hunch.
Not a basis on which to found strategy. But carry on, I suppose.
You won't find what we're looking for out here. You need to go deeper.
Remarkable. And to think I doubted you.
I have my ways, sir. Won't be much use to you otherwise.
Ammo crate!
Bro, what's the bloody thing now?
It's a trap!
No signal from command!
I ain't dying here! Shots, flame, and solid die!
So the traitors can disrupt our Vox communications. That isn't exactly ideal.
Team's still breathing. Heretics are dead. Not the worst outcome.
Still, it is concerning. I will speak to Hadron. She might even listen.
Nice wall they got there. Let's make it into a door. Looks like the heretics are working on a grander scale than we thought.
We never doubted we'd have our work cut out for us. I hesitate to criticize, but perhaps you could advance just a little faster.
Don't needle the strike team, sir. You'll make me redundant.
I thought these were some of our best operatives. Your sentimental side is showing, Sergeant Major.
Here we go, the art of the operation. Set your servo skull loose and grab me that intel.
Look! No head!
I reckon this place has been running since before the invasion.
Conspiracy and heresy go hand in hand. Grendel will not be happy. Nor will Grendel be surprised.
Better get your data uploaded to the servo skull. Solid data haul. Why don't you murder some heretics while I take a look? We've got the intel. Now let's make a mess. Can't hurt to slow the stim production a bit.
Major Judge! Dead Ranger!
Your team appear to have made quite a mess, Sergeant Major.
Yeah, what a bleeding shame.
Medicaid station!
Data has a stim genesis chamber near your location. You know what to do. You ain't gonna let a refractor field stop you, are ya? Finish the job!
Hear the will of the left!
Another mission done with, and all under the interrogator's scrutiny. Let's call it a day, shall we?
Where's an angry one?
if this streak of success continues, I may have to start learning some of your names. Thankfully, that day remains far in the future. It seems that Wolfer and the Karnak twins are the heart of the Mobian invasion. Thought will be given to removing them. We shall have to proceed with the utmost care, however. Wolfer may look and talk like a brute, but I've learned the hard way that it's better not to judge by appearances. We'll speak again, I'm sure. Or at least I'll talk and you'll listen. The Emperor protects.
I have something special for you today. Wormwood agents have confirmed the location of the Karnak twins, 2 of Wolfer's key war leaders. The twins have made something of a name for themselves since returning to Atoma, and they have a body count to match. If anyone knows where Wolfer's hiding, it's them. Take them down, but leave one breathing. I want a prisoner capable of talking. We can't risk Wolfer knowing we're coming, so this mission is strictly off the books. Get in, get one of the twins to volunteer, and do the Emperor proud.
Explicator Zola, kindly explain yourself.
We have a line on the Karnak twins. Wormwood Agent 42
is compromised. Withdraw your team while you still can.
No! We can't miss this opportunity. The strike team is already committed.
Then may the Emperor protect them.
Meet for the cauldron! Right where he said you'd be.
Friend of Karnak. Eliminate her.
I need her alive.
Weaklings! You wouldn't last a day in the sea!
Escaped? Perhaps that is for the best. Explicator, extract your strike team.
They can still accomplish their mission. I have faith in them.
And will you have faith in their corpses? You heard her. Wolfer knows. This is a trap.
It is an opportunity.
I warned you before about your obsession with Wolfer.
This isn't obsession. It's strategy. We need to fight back.
We will. Yes. Plans are in motion.
And how many more will die while you scratch at your data slate?
You must not let it become personal. Wolfer's time will come.
Yes, it will.
I see you in this tender Bastion. My turn!
You are not in control here, Zelda. They are.
Medicare available here!
Vox chatter confirms that enemy forces are converging on the strike team's location.
Then we keep moving. Stay ahead of them.
You're not listening, Zola. I applaud initiative, of course, but the warband cannot afford willfulness. Grendel will not tolerate it.
Grendel gave me a free hand.
You know how we have labored to undermine Mobian morale. Everyone is expendable, yes, even this strike team. But if they die here and now in a trap you've blundered into, Wolfer will crow about it from the rooftops. You'll undo weeks of work.
The adrenaline, the desperation. It gives the meat such a flavor. It's a shoot!
Accept it gladly!
The traitor Voxnet is ablaze. If you are to extract your team, it must be now.
I have to get to Wolfer. I have to know.
No. What?
I...
Very well. Explicator Zola, I relieve you of your responsibilities to this mission.
No, you can't. You can't.
Strike it. Do try to stay alive. I will arrange extraction.
Dig it!
One last sally before the cauldron, sister!
Badly, brother! For the six! Killing comes natural! Criminal! This ain't nothing!
You're almost ready for the cauldron! Almost.
Lieutenant Masusi, the strike team requires immediate extraction. Yes, I see. Understood. Alternate extraction is not available. The only way out is through. But you are to take no chances. No fancy work. No prisoners. Kill anyone in your path, including the twins. Their deaths will salvage something from this error.
Got a parking dropper!
Don't they look desperate, brother? If only we could make this last.
You never change, sister. Still playing with your food.
There's no flavour without sport.
Wonder what you taste like.
No guts. What's your head? Be gone!
Breathe this.
Weaklings! You're not worth the effort!
Feeding time!
Smelling salt for the rise! Tox gas will tenderize you! I'll make you beg for death!
Tidily accomplished. Your extraction is waiting. This has not exactly been textbook, but be assured, I'm very impressed by your ability. I am certain we will speak again soon.
I suppose all's well that ends in something other than complete and utter failure. The fall of the Karnax has only intensified the cultist fervor. I wonder why. Understand that while I am pleased at how you acquitted yourselves, Augustine will be stepping back from operations while she renews her perspective. We may be an unusual little band, but there must be discipline even here. Hopefully I won't have call to remind you of that. The Emperor protects.
The Mobian 6th Infantry Regiment were ordered to Nox Alpha, a death world in the outer Mobian fringe, to quell an unknown uprising plaguing the planet. 50,000 of the Emperor's finest men and women. We had no idea what we were up against.
Captain, are these dogs ready to die?
Yes, sir.
I don't know what's worse, the enemy or that carking commissar.
I guess we'll find out soon enough. Now quiet down.
Defeat was inevitable. We prepared to sell our lives for the Imperium. But as despair festered, a stranger walked among us.
Heretics! By the throne, you will all pay for this!
We were taught what it meant to be strong, to be blessed. And thus we became the true defenders of humanity. How will your false emperor protect you now?
Our orders are to drive the heretics from a designated sector of Throneside. There is an old Aegis station in Enclave on Barros. We take it as our beachhead and hold for reinforcements. Interrogator Rannick entrusted me with this mission. I speak with his voice as he speaks with Grendel's. Do not forget that. This is but an echo of Tertium's former greatness, frittered away by callow men. I pray that our labors will restore the glories of old.
Don't look at me funny. Don't like it.
Your first objective is to reach the Skylink to Enclave on Barros. Expect resistance.
I hope you're all ready for this!
How St. Messalina must weep to see Tertium so assailed. As Homer only survives because of Riga Consora's leadership, rank was no shield against her wrath. There! We have reached the Aegis station. Now secure this place in St. Messalina's name!
Smashed it!
Activate the landing beacon!
Open the beacons ready!
Hold your ground! No mercy! Lay them all! No fear! No mercy! No retreat!
Ready, Pack-9! Hey, soldier! Save that for me! You can have the next lot!
And now you are done. All that is left to do is leave.
Another acceptable outcome. I'm starting to think I'm being set up for some kind of terrible joke. However, with the Aegis station back in the Mobian 21st hands, we can look at expanding our efforts in Throneside. I trust that my protege was both commanding and discreet. I jest, of course. I see everything. Never forget that. It's good to have reliable underlings, I find. Do bear that in mind. I have high hopes for Hestia, and for you. The Emperor protects.
All signs point to the Mobians not working alone in this little disaster. They've got help on the inside. Fortunately, the shifting battlefronts have opened up access to Archive and Sycorax. Once you're in the deep archives, your servo skull will help you dig up the dirt. She's a handy lass.
Stinks bad!
It could be worse. I could be down there with you.
This is a death zone!
The Archivum should be just up ahead. Isn't that nice?
This will get ugly real fast.
Path's good.
Cool! There are other thousand places hidden in Tertium.
How do you lose something that big?
Might not have lost it. Might have been hidden on purpose.
Yeah, makes sense.
This Archive? You should have been there ages ago. This is the place. Deploy the servo skull and follow her lead.
Hadron here. Pay attention. Commencing Auspex sweep. Do not stray. There are answers in this place, but you will require your Auspexes to find them. What are you waiting for?
Each to their own, I suppose.
The servo skull awaits your data. I await your trials.
Checksum valid. Begin decryption. Accessing. Accessing.
Keep it together! We've got this!
Concluded as instructed.
You got the data, which makes me a happy man. Get out of there.
I'm alright. Got you.
I don't know any more than you do about this supposed traitor, but you've made Wolf an unhappy man all over again, and that's good enough for me. You're starting to make yourself a bit of a reputation. Rennick almost did that thing that looks a bit like a smile. Only for a bit, mind. And he went straight back to staring at his data slate. He's been doing that a lot lately. Could be something, could be nothing. But I'd keep your head down if I were you. You'll thank me later.
I don't imagine you're expecting me, my darlings. But let's make some trouble, shall we? The Mobian sick, scruffy-looking ruffians they are paying off their supervisors. Grendel's spies say it's a haul of prismata crystals, and I want them. Hot-foot it to the meeting point, acquire the crystals, and we'll be best mates. You want that?
What to call this? Even the dirt's covered in dirt. Well, then again,
Stop at once! By the authority invested in me, I forbid this.
Quiet down, Elk. No one cares.
I shall inform Grendel of this transgression.
Yeah? Crawl away, worm. We got things to do. Now head for the maintenance siding, you lot. We'll take the rest from there.
Check your corners! Keep your weapons up! You good, eh?
Ah, a portage point.
Sorry, why are you still here?
You should welcome a firm and guiding hand. I don't suppose anyone has time to note the serial number of that demon run. Everything must be accounted for.
Give over, you old vulture. They got work to do.
Now you listen to me, rejects. Whatever Hallowett claims, she has no authority over you.
Oh, right. Charming, that is. We'll see how much authority you think I have when I'm spacing you out an airlock. You likely to stop stinking up this Vox channel anytime soon, Milk?
Rules are rules, but a wise man knows.
I knew it. How much?
I'm not a greedy man. I'll settle for 20% of the proceeds.
Ogryn won't fail the big boss.
That is what we came for, my darlings.
I assume you do have a plan for getting it and them back out.
Ignore him, my love. Get the ascension riser moving. That'll get you clear.
Stand still!
Scab trapper!
There you go. Home free, you are. Oh, tidily done. I almost wish I was down there with you. The blast gates are route out. If I were you, I'd find out why it's not opening.
Possible block! It's gonna blow!
Now, all you need do is leave with the prize. Charmed to have worked with you, Lady Alice.
Stop it.
Enemy incoming!
Give me cover and fire!
I confess that I'm somewhat conflicted. I know that Morrow gave you one of his little warnings about loyalty, betrayal, and woeful inevitable consequences, but still you decided to swan around like a pirate at this Hallowett woman's request. Melk I'll deal with later, but make no mistake, you work for me, not the Commodore, not the ship mistress, not Hadron, not Swagger, not even Morrow. Me. I do hope our working relationship isn't going to end with me manfully refusing to shed a tear over your executed corpse. The Emperor protects.
You're playing courier. We've got an encrypted report needs transmitting to a listening station up in the Big Black. It can't be sent from the Morning Star, so we need an alternate method. A ground-side complex dish. Said dish is on top of Archivum Sycorax, deep in contested territory, so at least you'll not be bored.
Another day, another thankless fragging mission.
You are on tinny today.
War's taken this place.
Once you reach the Skylink Bridge, you can cross to the next enclave.
Shrine lady, and I am good old.
You are a good old
Okay, now find the elevator. Trust me, there's a lot of stairs to the top.
Where's the bleeding elevator? Oi! It's a Tox flamer!
Got it! Talking now!
It's here! Get moving before you're overrun!
Come on, spill! Why can't we broadcast this message from the Morning Star?
You didn't hear it from me, but I think they are worried there's a spy aboard ship. This way is cleaner.
Ain't that just friggin' perfect?
Poxwalker hold! Give them fire!
Good stuff! Get to the roof and we can bring this thing to a close!
Well, this could be going better.
Could be going worse and all.
Well, yeah, but then it can always get worse. That's life in the guard, right?
That's life in the guard.
You'll need your data interrogators if you're going to align that dish!
Data inbound. Continue. Defend.
Complex is ready to go! Punch it!
The signal's away and our report with it. I don't know who it's for. Rannick's playing things even closer than normal right now. I reckon he's taking Zola's moment of initiative harder than he pretends. He's not one to trust easily, so even small betrayals cut deep. That's what comes from overthinking things. Still, at least Zola's still breathing. Doesn't always end that way with Rannick. But the war goes on and we're playing our part. That's what soldiers do. So hold your heads high until I call for you again, yeah?
You've done what more generous men might call commendable work in following the trail of the blighted stims. The next step awaits. You're returning to the Carnival, to the district surrounding the Cathedral of Messalina Vengeant, though whatever holiness once touched this area was long departed. I've analyzed the data, and it would appear that the Cathedral is in fact the next link in this squalid little chain. Proceed there at best speed, taking care not to die before strictly necessary.
I still say we should have sent a larger team. I have a very bad feeling about this.
Forgive me, but I will always favor my meticulous preparations over your hunches. Well, I have to say, none of the reports mentioned that.
Maybe your sources didn't consider a vortex of heretical energy worth mentioning.
Oh, you have a waspish tongue, Augustine. Not your most becoming feature. The mission continues. I have every confidence in the strike team. This would seem a suitable moment to employ Hadron Fox Snooper.
Does she know you call it that?
What a ridiculous question. I suspect she has more recording devices aboard this ship than I do.
The moment of prophecy approaches. A sibling bond has power, Captain. It cannot be contested.
I have no time for your mysticism. The Inquisition is here.
Do without it.
likely send operatives to their death. But I need to know what's happening in the cathedral.
Trust me, they'll survive. If only to prove you wrong.
Empty the garrisons. Drunk, dying, or able. I want everybody in the streets now.
Thou art losing control of thyself and of the situation.
Attend your right creatures and teach the business of war to me.
Brother, light him up!
A blasphemous fracas away. Both were apparently enthralled to an unknown force. I have been outplayed.
The blindness of distance. I tried to warn you.
Recriminations can wait until after we have answers.
Flamers dead!
We grow weary of thy failure, Captain.
This is not yet over. You will see.
Do not fail the Grandfather. He is forgiving. We are not.
An ambush. I suppose it was inevitable.
You're cornered. Take defensive positions and trust to the Emperor.
I would have thought that was obvious.
You have nothing but ice in your veins.
The Grandfather is watching. The Grandfather is
This isn't over yet.
We hope that it is so, for thy sake.
This is not done. Not yet.
Come down, sayest, we watch unimpressed.
That's the rate to die!
We tire of this. Send forth the Grandfather's chosen servant.
Don't be tardy, team. Deal with it as you have the others.
Go for the end! See if we can't pop the eye right up!
I'm on it!
Hold up the back! Hey, idiots! Target them!
So much for the pride of the mighty Six.
Your admonition rebel got in our way. Their reliability.
Hold thy tongue. Our patience runs thin enough as it is.
So the cult named themselves Admonition. I should have seen it, and that they were the true architect of this unpleasantness.
Now is not the time for recriminations.
Very kind but untrue. There will be recriminations enough to last a lifetime.
All squads converge on the cathedral approach. They must not get through.
Too little was the effort, mustered too late.
No, I can still win this.
Strike team, steel yourselves for whatever you're about to find. What I do know is that the bleakest of heresy musters beyond that door. You must prove equal to the task of ending it. The Emperor protects.
See that shotgunner?
They are at the very gates. Faithless art thou, Captain.
Finish your right. My soldiers will hold them back.
now!
Stand back! Our Ogryn's on a rampage!
Let them wallow in victory. Admonition always.
Were I a man to deliver thanks or hearty congratulations, I'd offer both. Once again, you had to fend for yourselves on a mission gone awry, and performed with gusto. Not only did you put an end to the ritual, but we also have a name to put to our pains. Admonition. Their motives and goals may remain opaque for the moment, but names hold power. For the record, I'm still not going to trouble myself to learn yours. However, you may consider me gravely impressed. You can be sure I'll find work for you again soon.
Acolytes, you've both done well. My senior staff evaluate the two of you as commendable. You've earned a special reward, a formal place in the warband. For one of you. For the other, the unforgiving wrath of the Inquisition. The traitor has at last been identified. Did you think you could hide your true nature from me? Of you, Acolyte, I have no more doubts. You've served me well, and you will continue to do so. Welcome to the Warband. Welcome to the Inquisition. Get the maintenance servitor in here before it starts to smell, will you, Sergeant Major?